So finally, after the community has begged for a nerf to Mercy and Junkrat, Blizzard have finally given us a nerf on the PTR for these two heroes. This means that us as the community can go into the practice ranks or into quick play on the PTR to see how we feel about these nerfs and if they are strong enough or too weak, or if they completely decimate the character. So lots of YouTubers are just showing what the nerfs are, but I thought to make it a bit different, I'll actually give my views on what the nerfs are like, and definitely make sure to put down in the comments if you think these nerfs were too strong, too weak, or if they are good overall nerfs. But anyway, let's get straight into the practice ranks of the PTR so we can see these nerfs firsthand. So first we're going to talk about Junkrat, and what they've done with Junkrat is they've actually made it so his concussion mines are actually now radius damage based instead of just straight up a 120 damage right up to the face. And it seems to make the mines a lot more bouncy in Assault, so you bounce a lot further. So if we stick it to the wall like this, it's going to be completely normal damage, 120. But as you see, he bounced a lot further than usual. But if I'm just going to fly it at my face, it's not going to do a lot of damage, it's going to bounce me back a lot further. So same with here, let's throw it at him. It didn't do it whatsoever, but with the old Junkrat, that would have done straight up 120 damage. But then if I'm going to put it to the floor, it's normal damage. So I think the reason I did this nerf was people were very frustrated where, you know, like a tracer would run up to you, it's just like boom, boom, done. An easy kill just by throwing 2 mines at people. This means that you actually have to aim your mine. You can do some like skill shots of them. So instead of just throwing them straight at your face, you can like either put them on the floor like that, or you can just like bounce it to the wall behind you. That way, you can't just throw it right up in your face. It also means that you actually have some escape from Junkrat, which you actually didn't have when he was actually in the old servers, because this is on PTR only right now. But on our current version of Junkrat, you can't really escape him like that. It's just 2 mines like that. But as you saw, I couldn't get the second one on, and it bounces him a lot further. I think this is a really good change for Junkrat and makes him a lot better of a character now. It seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they've changed his fire rate. I'm not sure. But I would have liked something to do with the fire rate. Maybe they have done it, I'm not sure. But if they would do that, it would be a lot better in my opinion, because it stops just the ideal just spam a choke and you win idea. But with the concussion mine, they've done a really good job, and I really like the change. But so that's all they've done for Junkrat really. They haven't changed a lot, but it was definitely a much needed change, especially how rage-inducing it was just to get 2-shotted by a mine. And now you actually have a chance of escaping the 2-mine combo. It's still possible, but it takes a lot more skill, and it's just not an easy kill. But anyway, now let's go talk about Mercy. So unlike Junkrat, they've done a lot of changes to Mercy, and I'm going to have to get my ultimate because they've actually done a lot of stuff with Mercy what actually changes with the ultimate. So what they've done is basically, it's now 15 seconds, and you move slower in your ultimate. Yeah, that's it, you move slower in your ultimate. But you don't get another res in your Valkyrie, you only have the 1. And like I did earlier, with your res, there's a little charge time. On our current live servers, in Valkyrie, you do 2 reses, and they don't have a charge time like that. However, now, you only have 1 charge, and it has a charge time, like it does when you're just using a normal ability. Also, it doesn't reset your reses like it does in our game right now. So, as you can see, I'm going to let one of these training bots die, and I'm actually going to go and use Valkyrie. And then you'll be able to see that I won't be able to res, even though I've used my ultimate. So can you die please? Thank you. So let's res this dude. And so you can see, I Valkyrie and I don't have a res. I cannot res them. And if you look, I'm moving a lot slower. It's quite a noticeable difference, to be fair. And especially with the Guardian Angel, it feels slower to me. Like, it's kind of unbearable actually how slow. And it's over that quickly. Mercy is in my opinion, I think they've decimated her too much. Like, I know Mercy was a huge problem, but I think they've gone a bit too overboard on the nerfs for her. I would have thought maybe give her the 2 reses, and then keep the charge time, so you've actually got a point in Valkyrieing, and I guess the slow time's good, but I think it could have been better if they actually made it so your hitboxes increase instead of just slowly roll right down. This means that it takes some skill to kill her, not just some normal aiming. So if you look, I'm gonna go get my ultimate up again, and I'm gonna actually res someone this time in Valkyrie mode, and you'll be able to see that it's got a charge time other than what it does normally, like it does normally. This, I get the charge time, you know, it means you can't just swoop in and get a kill like you can normally. But I don't know what I think about these nerfs. I think they've decimated her a bit too much. If anything, it seems as if the best thing to do is just to go back to the old Mercy, but I can never see him doing that. And I like the time change. 15 seconds was a good time change. Because if they made it 10 seconds, it would be way too much. But 15 seconds is a good time. So in my opinion, I quite like the nerf from Mercy. However, I would make it so she isn't so slow in the air, but rather actually it has a hitbox increase, unless she does have that increase. Let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong with any of these nerfs. And also make it so she does have the 2 reses, she still has the charge time, but she's just a bit easier to kill, rather than full-on decimating her ult. Because if you think about it, what's the point in ulting now? I guess you couldn't heal the entire team and stuff, but it just means that and damage boost the entire team, but it just means you're easier to kill and you just get 1 res. Anyway, that's my thoughts anyway. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on my opinions on the new nerfs to Junkrat and Mercy, which may actually come to the live servers. I hope this was enjoyable and a bit different to what you normally see from the Overwatch YouTubers. I want to stay as unique as possible, so I just don't feel like I'm just pumping out the same content that everyone else does. But anyway, definitely make sure to leave down in the comments what your thoughts are on these nerfs, and if they decimate the heroes like I think they do on Mercy, but rather a really good nerf and definitely what the game needs, like I think on Junkrat, or if they're not strong enough on a hero you think. This has been LAKEY, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace.